72 Reasons Not to Buy 72 Seasons by Metallica. So Metallica is releasing their 11th studio album on April 14th of 2023. What I have to say about that is,
so fucking what?
Here's a little list of reasons that just might save you from spending your hard-earned money on this pedestrian swill. First and foremost is Metallica sucks. Almost always has. Save one or two mediocre albums, these dinosaurs have the same output that I have after eating two $5 boxes from Taco Bell. Metallica is old. They're an old man band from the old days. No one wants to see a bunch of corpses on stage trying to play metal music. Also, Metallica came from the 80s. Easily the worst decade for music. Lame decade that everyone knows is cheesy and stupid. Even in 2020, Dr. Fauci and the CDC issued a statement saying that the 1980s was the worst decade of all time. And alright, hardcore Metallica fans, if this ancient band has anything to them, let's go over their discography, which by the way is complete trash. First off is Kill 'Em All. James Hetfield's baby voice screeching along with a horrible production. Absolute garbage. The only reason the songs garnered them a second album was because Dave Mustaine wrote most of the material. Ride the Lightning. Overrated garbage. Only a few Mustaine riffs left over to keep it afloat, and what do we get without him? Escape? Fuck off. Master of Puppets, one of the most widely panned albums of the metal genre of all time. Hated by critics and fans alike. The only reason this album is known in the present day is because the title track was used ironically in Stranger Things, where it was performed at a much higher level of talent. And Justice for All? More like no justice for bass playing, cause there is none on this record. Most talented member in the band gets shafted. Terrible mixing, long and boring as fuck. Next, the Black Album? More like the Pink Album, because this piece of trash is all bubblegum pop, not a trace of metal in sight. Live Shit, Binge and Purge. Concentrate on live shit, because that's what this album is, a shit sandwich. The only time we see half of a performance is when Jason Newsted takes the mic from that screeching Banshee James and showcases some real vocal talent on Seek and Destroy. Load and Reload. Piss Comin' Blood? No thank you, Hard Rock Alica. Not even close on these two. Garage Inc? More like Garage Stink. Listen to the real version of these songs, not these amateur covers. S&M, best title ever, because listening to this album makes me feel like I'm being dominated by a fat dominatrix that specializes in scat fetishes. And then there's Saint Anger. Finally, some evolution from the band. Offers a fresh drum sound from Lars and gets rid of Kirk's sleepy solos. Offers some of the best lyrics the band's ever had to offer thanks to producer Bob Rock and therapist Phil Toll. Death Magnetic hurts my fucking ears. More like death by compression. Lulu, again, like Saint Anger, actually showcases some maturity in the band's songwriting. Unfortunately, 99% of Metallica's stupid fan base can't even understand it. But this one again only succeeds because of Lou Reed's greatness. Hardwired? Fucking too stock to be one album, not stock enough to be a double. It's completely fucked. So where does that leave us? Metallica is too concerned with playing with the likes of Katy Perry and Ariana Grande than they are with writing real metal music. They literally make music for babies now. James can't sing anymore because he's too busy with bee farming, as he explained on the Joe Rogan podcast. Kirk's solos suck because he keeps losing the phones where all his ideas are saved as voice memos. Lars was never a good drummer. Should have stuck to tennis. And Rob? Fucking Rob? He has his first vocal debut on 72 Seasons? take it away. How are you in the band for 20 years and this is your first vocal appearance? Clearly it wasn't good enough at the beginning, so why are they trying to force it down our throats now? And it's, it's not Jason Newsted, so fuck it! And have you listened to the new singles? Listen to this verse. Cringe. Listen to this solo. Embarrassing. You know there's actually good music out there, right, guys? Lastly, on 72 Seasons, no Mustaine riffs. Mic drop, list over, enough said. This album is gonna be shit by a shit band that was always shit. Fucking Metallica suck! 72 Seasons by Metallica, the new record, available on April 14th of 2023. Available everywhere you buy, download, and stream music.